Good morning, it's the 3rd of October. We are leaving Samos for Sarria. It's no rain at the moment, thank goodness. Don't know what the weather is, but it's very, very warm-ish for this time of the morning. And just want to do a correction that chestnut tree is 800 years old, not 100. Don't come at me, please. Don't come at me.
That's what the signage is at the tree, isn't it? So
Oh, okay. Obviously, I didn't read the signage, but yes,
no,
it was.
The sign just there calls it the 100-year-old tree.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Okay, to be fair, the sign said 100-year-old tree, so that's the beautiful monastery. That was lovely. True that only 5 monks live there? It's more than that, right? Not just 5. 5? Yeah. Beautiful mist. Leaving the beautiful town of Samos. So old. Gorgeous. So in about 20 k's we'll be in Sarria, and from there it's 100k only until Santiago. I don't know how I feel about that, you know. I'm so grateful to have made it this far without any serious injuries and any mishaps, and I'm so grateful, touch wood. But I'm feeling a little bit sad that there's going to be people on this trail that I won't be seeing again ever. And there will be some that I will obviously keep in touch with. It's a really lovely bar to go and have a coffee or a beer, which we did last night. It's got really good empanada. Farewell, Bell Tower. Another one. Such a nice town. Really like Samos. Light just went out. It is officially morning, according to the town. Hello, pilgrims.
It doesn't look very happy.
Like me, with a star.
It won't take.
That crossed out sign will always be imprinted in my memory. Farewell, Samos. Thank you for a beautiful stay, you gorgeous town of monastery beauty. You here with Sophia from Taiwan.
Hello.
Sophia, how's the Camino going? We're now approaching Sarria.
I think it's very good to me because your life is very simple. Yes, and you will give up the thing you don't need.
Yeah.
And buy the thing you really need it.
Yeah, that is true, isn't it?
Yes.
And so now that you are 100 kilometers out from, or nearly 100 kilometers out from Santiago, how are you feeling about completing it?
yeah, I feel a little sad to finish the journey. The life is very simple because I live in the city.
Yeah,
So they have a concrete building everywhere.
yes,
So to walk in the
yeah,
mountain is a very special
yes,
experience for me.
yes,
And start I walking like another people walking very 20 kilo, 30 kilo per day. But someday one girl tell me if it over you can do, and he asked me, are you happy? And that time I can say I'm happy
you can?
because you're too tired
Yes,
and you're injured, you don't enjoy the journey.
yeah, right.
So he told me that's your Camino. So if you want to take a race or maybe you want to take a taxi, never mind, or 50 kilometers is okay.
Yeah.
So that day, I start changing my plan.
Oh,
I just keep walking to
Yes.
maybe room of 12
Yes.
o'clock
yes,
and decided where I stayed because I decided walk 2 to 3 p.m. to stop, and 12 o'clock I decided where I stay. So that may feel easier.
yeah, yes,
Yes.
less pressure on yourself, right?
Yeah, have a lot of pressure. But everybody just so fight it 20, 30 kilometers per day. And the grandma, a lot of people is working so hard.
Yeah.
And if you walk less, you sometimes feel guilty.
No, I think everybody has to do it their own way, you know. So there's nothing, it's, yeah, guilt is something that we always carry.
Yeah.
And it's silly sometimes that we apply to ourselves, but we can't help it. We can't help being guilty when we think that we need to meet expectation.
So
But
from that day, I feel better. But the magic thing is happening. I still walk in the 20 kilometers sometimes.
even
Not every day, but sometimes.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yes. And do you think, well, okay, so another question is, what's your favorite section of the Camino so far?
That first section,
Yeah.
maybe just the first. I
Pyre-
crossed the
Pyrenees?
Pyrenees,
right.
and they have a. I go to spend a 5 days to Pamplona, but I go to the one little small cute church,
Oh, yes.
and their owner very fastful and let me go to the church. You can say Taiwanese, so he's using his phone
Yeah.
translate to me.
Yes,
He
yes.
tell me you can walk up 25 53 step and knock the bell.
Oh,
So I
very
think,
good.
wow, it's so lovely and then it's so warm.
Oh, so nice.
Yes.
Hey, thanks so much for talking with me, Sophia. I appreciate your time. Beautiful bridge, huh? I love bridges, as you know. Gaudi.
It's recessed.
So many crosses here. I guess they always do crosses along shaded, sheltered pathways of beauty. And what does it represent, the crosses? Do you know? I know it's obviously, is it for loved ones? Maybe it is. It's a memory. Maybe it's for prayer. Crosses. Why do people put crosses on here? Let me know. So let me know in the comment section, when you guys did your Camino, at what part did you feel a tinge of sadness that it's going to be all over? Is it at this stage before you reach Sarria, or the day before you reach Santiago? On the day? I'm feeling a little bit sad now. Misty, pretty. Oh, a bit of exertion here. Because Margaret is staying a little bit further than me today, she's going beyond Sarria. She's setting a cracking pace, so I'm going to slow down because I can't sustain that pace. And she had to take off her other layer. So here's the thing, right? I reckon for this time of month, I just go with a layer underneath and then rain gear, especially if it's like a day like this, because you're going to get really hot. And they say you should always leave your accommodation a little bit chilly, because inevitably you will heat up. And I'm hiking in shorts, and that's, you know, for me that works, because I think if I hike in long pants I'll just get too hot. And because I didn't bring any rain pants, I'm not wearing my Nike running pants, which if it gets wet would just cling to my legs. So that's why I'm in shorts always. Hi Jess. As usual, I have dropped my hat. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Margaret. So glad you guys are behind me. Down, up and down. Memories may be beautiful, and yet what's too painful to remember? choose to forget. Now it's the laughter we will remember. Whenever we remember the way we were. Scattered pictures of the smiles we left behind. Smiles we give to one another. We simply choose to forget. Now it's the laughter we will remember. Whenever we remember of the way we were. Oh, sorry. Getting sentimental about leaving the trail. Look at this. One viewer said that if I appreciate the landscape, then I am Galician. And I feel quite proud that I have been allowed to be admitted into the kingdom of Galicia because she is beautiful. Is a kingdom a he or a she, or is it a they? I was asked what was my favourite section of the Camino the other day, and to be honest, they are the three kind of big regions we walk through. I just don't think you can really, divide them because it's a journey, right? And you take it all. I really didn't like the walk from Leon to San Martin along that highway. And if I do it again, I will definitely take the alternate route, even if it added 5 kilometers to my walking day, Whoops. Oh, slippery. The Pyrenees was magical. I was so scared that first day because not only was it raining and hailing at one point, but it was thunder and lightning, which I haven't had before altogether. And I thought I was going to not make it home. And having watched the way, I thought, gosh, that's it for me. But luckily, we were within shelter, 800 meters to Orison, so we sprinted for it. So the Pyrenees was really quite beautiful, and I didn't see too much of the views until after we came out when the storms passed and the clouds parted and the mountains unveiled themselves to me, and I was absolutely blown over, and I felt a sense of euphoria, happiness at being so high up, playing, frolicking amongst the clouds, having had a great cup of warm drink, and it was just amazing to see the Pyrenees the way that I have seen the Pyrenees, with its not too clear. I know people go gaga over how beautiful the Pyrenees is on a beautiful day, but there was beauty in the imperfection of my Pyrenees. And then you get into all the towns, Burgos, Leon, and they bring with them civilization and cement and structure and history and architecture, and those places really were amazing in the sense that I was able to see wonderful masons who have done such great work in the past, and I doubt if we can ever recreate them again. I mean, if you talk about building cathedrals akin to space race, that says something, right? That juxtaposition of that sentence is so beautiful. I don't know who said that. I think maybe it was Ken Follett who wrote Pillars of the Earth. Anyway, so the cathedrals and the Gaudi houses and palaces brought with them a lot of joy for me, because I love looking at form, and I'm amazed at how stones have been crafted into such valuable accommodation and places of shelter. And then you enter the flatness of the Meseta, and I really love that walk to Hontanas and beyond Hontanas, where you just see fields and fields of wheat and patchwork that remind me a bit of Australia, but different, the undulating ups and downs of the Meseta. And then you've got, what have you got? You've got the Cruz de Ferro, which was an interesting day. It was very, very cold. That descent into Mola Seca really nearly had me. But it was a wonderful day of unburdening, and I'm still going through that process of unburdening, I suppose, and I probably won't be relieved of it for some time yet. And then you've got, not to skip so much ahead, but I am in the most magical of kingdom. It's like, I'm pretty sure J.R. Tolkien's have been here, because some of the scenery that he describes in his books, and I think movie makers have captured them, you know, are here. You know, the beautiful green foliages, the muddied paths, the curved trees that form a little tunnel towards the end, like here, you see? Isn't that like a movie set of like Lord of the Rings? You know, the journey that Frodo and Sam went through, or The Hobbit. You know, it's just that beautiful, mythical, folklore, fantastical path that people have seen in these movies. It's like you might see a hobbit scurry right across the path here, and you got to be careful you don't step on them. Anyways, it's definitely Tolkien kind of land. In Australia where I live, there are definitely sections like this, but not for such a continuous long sort of pathways, and so yeah, it's quite spectacular. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it here. There's nobody in front and nobody behind. Look at that tree. All by myself, I wanna be all by myself anymore. I'm alone with my thoughts, and it could be dangerous. Oh no, I actually love this. Ooh, quiet down the mind. Quiet down the mind. Gotta think about re-entry into the real world and away from this kingdom. Beautiful example of slate roof that I like so much. It's like a scale of a dragon. You know? Look at this broomstick. And don't tell me that witches don't live in this region. Nice witches, okay? Only nice witches. But look at this. They've made it from twigs tied together with a piece of twine. Amazing. Shell, yeah? Gorgeous. Oh, don't you love a clearing like this? And look, a fence. We love a fence. We love a dilapidated fence, to be correct. It's like a Manet painting, is it not? I think the masters of Impressionists would love this kind of misty morning landscape. See, it is magical, misty forest of mine. Do we have mojitos in Spain? I'm not sure, but there's a lot of mint along here, hence sparking a conversation with my fellow pilgrims. Do you guys drink mojitos in Spain? I do love mint. That's probably one of my favourite herbs because it's so versatile. I love a good mint tea. Oh, ouch! Ow! What is that plant along the road that when you touch it, it pricks you like it's a low shrub? Oh, God. Stinging metal. It's not mint, it's not poisonous, but it's still stinging my thumb, that plant. Ow! That's such a cool little pole position, I guess you can say, of a mansion high on the hill. During COVID, that's how they socialise. I say to my son, oh, you haven't gone out and hung out with your friends? Oh, sure I have, Mum. I've been online with them 5 hours today. I said, oh, okay. Is that hanging out? Yes. So it's a very different... Gourds, yes. They're supposed to carry olden days drinks. This is another sliced. Oh. She's the cow lady, isn't she? Hola. Buenos dias. ¿Cómo estás? Oh, gracias, señora. Ciao. Just past 120k marker. Amazing. Just some nuts to tie us over because we've been walking 10 kilometers without food. I'm eating like a contestant from Survivor. 3 more kilometers before food. I'm so hungry. Oh, so cute. Little. Dragons. So nice. Wow. Ew. Wow. So many fallen apples that would make great apple pies, apple tarts. I love how the little towns just pay homage to the Camino. Okay. Hola. Hola. Gracias. Hola. Buenos dias. Is that a water tank? Ooh, beans? Beans. On the 8th, got friends She gave me a slap on the shoulders. That's so lovely. Hi, doggies. Hi. Is this a pop-up? It is. We're all a bit hungry because we've been walking nearly 18 k's without food. Should have eaten breakfast this morning. But we just had a coffee. That's it. And a handful of nuts. But we're about 30 minutes out of Sarria. Yeah, 30 minutes. I'm so hungry. I could eat. I don't know. I'm gonna have a jamon bocadillo today. Eat ham in Spain. Oh, look at this, guys. Beautiful red dirt roads. It's, I think, from the needles of these, is it pine trees? Such a gorgeous, beautiful chili powder color. Too red to be cayenne. Definitely chili. There are no cafes between Samos and Sarria. So guys, I would highly recommend you pack snacks or have something to eat before you leave Samos, because we haven't come across a cafe and we are now about to enter Sarria and I see a flock of sheep. I'm going to try and walk amongst them and be a shepherd for a second. We joke about walking amongst a flock of sheep and then, you know, maybe snipping a little bit of their wool for our blisters. Little lamb's wool, hiker's wool. As a joke, of course. We would never do that. But actually, these sheep look like they've been shorn. So, no wool there! They've all been shorn, haven't they? I was hoping to walk amongst woolly socks. Bah, they've been shorn. Oh, little lambs. Hello, little lambs. Oh, hi. Hi. Hello. Making my hot chocolate. Yeah. Yeah, look, the Sarria is just up there. Yeah. That's fine. You okay with that? Yeah. I want a proper meal. Nettle has given me a purple puffy thing. I hope I don't have to go to hospital for this. A stinging nettle?
No, just put some antiseptic on it.
I'm going to put this on my skin.
Good ask.
To just...
Yeah.
Thank you, darling. There you go. Ooh, stings a bit. Love it. It's an Australian oil. I'm just taking a note of what the wines are so I can go back home in Australia and see if I can get some of these wines. Where's the Biarritz? Let's see the Biarritz. Cool. Where you can camp. These are where you can camp. We've got Sargoon, Beyond, Hospital de Obigo. You've got San Desdocio. I haven't heard of that one. Sarria and
Yeah, I think they've got 3 other styles,
Gooder.
but like all sorts of colors.
I love this purple one. That's so nice. I'm going to get this. These are mine. I've got another pair that's got orange lens, but I like the purple.
Oh,
Gardening with a Kraken? I don't understand.
I think gardening because of the green,
Okay.
and then Kraken is the purple. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Marketing. Oh my God, that is great.
Hello, goats.
Oh, wow.
Hello, goats. Thank you
you for the cheese.
Oh, we had the best cheese yesterday from you guys.
The running of the goats instead of the running of the bulls.
Yeah, true, isn't it? Come on, little one. I'm betting on you. Come on, you can do it. Yes, go, you go. You go.
The front black one's kind of strong.
This one's for moral support. Moral support. Look at that tiny one. Oh. Ladies, we're in Sarria. Woo! Bienvenidos. Sarria. Oh, he's a stray goat, girls. Look. A stray goat. Here. Should we tell that farmer? Look, it's a stray goat. We should tell him. He's going to get hit by the car or something. Oh, I think we should. Listen, young man or lady.
Are you enjoying the acorns?
Should we
Tell. They'll chew the acorns, aren't you?
Oh.
Hello. Look to me.
Hello. Don't headbutt me, okay? Can I pat?
Dad's coming for you.
Can I pat you?
Seems to know.
He needs to know.
Seems to go back to where he needs to go.
All right.
Oh my god, like you're hilarious. That's on the river route into Pamplona.
Oh, such a sweet huddle. Oh, different marker. Sarria. These guys are going to be walking tomorrow. You are okay.
On tomorrow. Send you back on tomorrow because if your body's aching.
No, Jess has just taken a stumble, but she survived it. Well done, Jess. You landed, I think, correctly. You know how there's a way to land?
Moved my wrist a little weird.
Oh.
Something.
We don't know what this is. You're right, Jess. You good?
Yeah, no, my neck's popping and cracking.
Stairs. Oh no, my shoes are starting to squeak from the water damage. I can smell figs because of this tree. I love this mural. Of course. The bell. Such great chiming. Always when we come into a village.
12 o'clock, yep. 12 o'clock.
Elton John would say, I'm still standing, I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo!
Woo!
That's what? 400 miles, more than 400 miles?
We have made it, yeah. Well, not quite made it yet,
Yeah.
but soon.
Close.
Soon, close. That's amazing. And aren't your brothers-in-laws are coming in to meet
Yeah,
you?
they got a room right around here. They're coming in at 2 o'clock, they said.
Oh, how exciting! All the way
Yeah.
from the US to meet
We
you.
hope.
That's awesome. His
Two
two
of my
brothers.
brother-in-laws, Dan and Dave, are coming.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How good is that? All right, a quick update. About 10 minutes after we got to Sarria, Jess caught her foot on a pavement that was raised and went flying. She reckons 20 meters ahead and landed on her hip and wrist, her left wrist. So she's a nurse, so I think she's just doing a bit of a self-assessment as to how she is, but she looked a little bit worried that her left hand might have sustained a slight hairline fracture. So she's gone on to, she's staying in Sarria, which is good, and I'm nearby, although we're at a different accommodation tonight. Margaret has gone on, she's got another 12 Ks because she just didn't want to stay in Sarria, she wanted to stay off stage. I actually wanted to see what Sarria is all about, so I'm staying in Sarria. Jess is not too far. I'm heading to my accommodation now. But yeah, the three of us have just gone our separate ways, and I'm gonna check in, and then I'm gonna see how Jess is doing, and maybe meet her for lunch, and potentially maybe encourage her to go and see a professional about her hand. But you know, she's a nurse, so I'm just guessing that she would know what to do. Anyway, my shoes are squeaking, and my thumb, where I touched that stinging plant, has gone up in a slight bruise. So we're all a little bit like, I don't know, maybe Sarria is like, I don't know, it's a lot of cement here, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, it's very annoying, my squeaky shoe, but there's nothing I can do about it. I really don't want to go and buy another pair of shoes because I've got a same pair of Ultras back home, and we've only got like 5 days to go. So we'll try and keep this going. Gracias, señor. Waiting to check in.
No, I'm not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We'll see how it feels tomorrow.
What shall I drink? I feel like maybe I should have a beer. It's lunchtime, and I'm going to have some sausages, I think. It's fatty and it's salty. Exactly what my body is needing right now. I should have vegetables, but again, no vegetables on offer really at this place. Lomo, chorizo, salad, and yours. That looks quite nice, yeah?
Yeah.
And you got condiments, that's good. This is the albergue I'm staying at. That's all the living area, bathroom, and living quarters, and I'm just in this pod here, which is great. I love it. Sarria fashion. Great market. Yeah. I know it's probably a kid's yogurt, but I need some yogurt right now that is easy to be digested. Margaret's gone on to Mugadi or something like that, and she's crazy because it's 28 Ks, but I don't know. I'm not too sure if she got her staging right, but she probably does, knowing Margaret. So we are in Sarria, and I'm just going to go up and meet up with Jess and with Josh. All of us are in different albergues, and we're going to sit on the river with some pizza, and we're going to people watch or what Jess says, we're going to start judging those with really clean sneakers coming into Sarria. She's so funny. We're probably going to people watch. It's a nice water fountain. Is this pilgrim showing the way out of here to Portamarine? I'm not sure. pizza tonight. Jess has picked a pizza place. I'm not as graceful as Margaret, so I won't
Texted
dance.
me on WhatsApp, and I said I had 25 minutes.
Yeah.
I was just walking to some.
It's lots of carbs and hamon.
Yeah. Potato, and bread.
Yeah.
And hormone.
So am I. Funny enough.
Like they've
They're in my shoes.
they've entered.
Some weird Nike shoes.
For
Yeah.